What is up, guys? It is your boy Dominic from MDP Auto, and in today's video we're going to be making a custom diffuser for the Miata with some ABS plastic. So let's get into this. So as you can see, I just kind of have it posted up somewhat here. Right now I just kind of have it marked up with tape where I need to cut and when I need to cut, and I guess this is going to be the scary part of me cutting this ABS plastic and hoping I don't mess up. Cross your fingers.
The habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Alright guys, so I just started, in the beginning obviously I mocked it up, as we do always with the Miata project. I just eyeball everything. So right now, if you look over here, bang, right here, since the hook is over here, I cut out a slit for the hook so whenever I slide it in. But this is going to be bolted, and I'm going to use a scrap from this to actually just fill it back in, and then it's just going to be bolted back. Same thing on this side with the hook. And over here, I had to kind of go around the exhaust. I had no other choice. But you can see the exhaust is touching a little bit over here. But I'm gonna figure out a way. I'm gonna just probably put heat resistant tape on there. But we're looking good right now. A little rough cut, but now we just have to figure out the distance we want it to go out over here from the actual bumper itself, which I haven't really figured out yet. But me and David will have a little conversation, eyeballing once again. Alright guys, so we figured it out as usual. We're eyeballing it. So I have a little piece of scrap, and I think the gods are talking to me to use this piece. So we're just gonna be basically just using the length of this, push up against here. I'll use the little drill bit as kind of a mark tool. Run it against the bumper, keep that same length all the way around. All right.
So we know this looks a little rough, but we're definitely gonna like polish up the corners and make it all smooth, make sure it's even.
We're gonna get cleaned up. Oh, that's not satisfying. Bang, bang. Let's test it real quick.
And I think Dom mentioned this already, but for the exhaust, he's gonna put like a special type of wrapping, like a heat preventative.
So I don't burn it. Alright guys, we got a template finally right here. So I'm just trying to figure out how I can best use this this sheet I have left, because this is all I got left. So I'm trying to figure out how I can make 4 of these exact ones. Alright, so we cut them all up, all to this first template, because you don't want to be making a template and using the new one to template the other one, because then it'll all come out different. So you want to use the same one for the first one you cut. So now, since we're using a grinder, as you can see, it just built up all this molten plastic. So we gotta shave all that off, take it all off. We're using, I guess it's probably gonna be a file, would be best. Take all that off. Then we're gonna put these all together. We're gonna actually like shape them all so they're all exactly the same. Clamp them down. So we found these razors actually do pretty well. They just slide it just against that edge and just kind of lifts it all off. So just cranking that out now. So basically we're just gonna sand them down with this grinder, and hopefully it doesn't melt them all together. So this is kind of like a test to figure this out. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today. Tomorrow we are gonna catch you guys at Home Depot while we're getting these L brackets for this, so we can actually mount it on the diffuser flat plate part. So I'll catch you guys at Home Depot in a second. Alright guys, we're in Home Depot. We just kind of figured out which ones we need exactly, so we're going with the number 6 half-inch zinc 14 packs. So we're gonna get a couple of these, probably around 100, just in case. And then we got a bunch of little L brackets. We couldn't find any black ones, so we're just gonna run with these. These are gonna get painted over anyway, so let's get all this stuff and go back to the garage. All right guys, we're back in the garage. Let's get cracking, let's do it.
All right, so right now we're about to start mocking up the fins, you could call them, I guess. Right, fins?
Yes, sir.
So we're getting some tape. We have 4 of them, so we're gonna find the perfect spot to mount them over there. And then towards the end, we're gonna make a little something something for over here.
Let's see. Again, there's always a different way of doing everything. 1,000 ways to skin a cat. Me, I like eyeballing everything and what like aesthetically pleases my eye. So might be different for someone else. But for right now, I'm thinking since the plate bolt holes are probably the most symmetrical thing in this right now in the rear end, I want to kind of follow the line of the license plates. The exhaust is crooked, low key, but I'm gonna get that fixed in a little bit, like a little later. So right now I'm kind of just following that line, and then I was thinking the tow hook line right on the outer tow hook line, follow that as the secondary fins on the outer side, and then we're gonna have even outer fins that just kind of follow the body line I already made here when I did the bumper cut. So it kind of just fills in that gap. So that's the idea for now. Just keep, I guess, trying to figure out, tape these things up and line them up as best as we can so I can figure out where to put these. All right, guys. So I just did put a little trim around the actual bumper where I cut the bumper. just to add a little aesthetic. It's really hard to clean up those actual edges from cutting it with the grinder and everything. With the file, it comes out decent, but it doesn't come out good enough. So I just want to put a little trim on it, make it look pretty. Right now, I'm just gonna test fit the diffuser again. I'm gonna see where I can put these brackets. So I got a bunch of like different little washers and kind of bracketing stuff just to see where I can kind of attach it so it won't fall off when I'm going to the moon in this thing. Alright guys, brackets are in, 1 and 2. So those were probably the simplest ones. The 2 on the side over here, I couldn't really figure out a bracketing situation, so I doubled up on zip ties on that side and doubled up on zip ties on that side. And that's what's holding it up. This thing's pretty damn sturdy. It's not going anywhere, which I'm really excited about, because that was the whole scary part of this, because I'm putting something in the back that might possibly fly off. But she is very sturdy, very on there. I would say as sturdy as probably my body kit is on, so as long as that's good, we're good. It's looking mighty fun. I gotta put a second coat on. The trim is looking really, really nice. I love how the trim actually came out. It makes it a lot cleaner of a look. Alright guys, that's gonna kill it for today's video. Super excited how this diffuser actually came out. A little difficult for you guys to see, and it is a shit show in here, but it is looking quite minty, if I may say so myself. Quite fucking minty. So, really excited to see this thing on the road. Please, write down in the comments down below if you guys have any questions or concerns or anything like that, or if you guys have any reflections on my diffuser or my style of doing it. So, been a pleasure. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Smash that like button. Subscribe for more content. Turn on post notifications. And I will see you guys in the next one. It's your boy Dominic. Signing off MDP, baby. Make your dreams possible, boys. See you later.